Duran. 911 is a joke.
911 is joking your town. Get up, get down.
No list of totally pointless and bizarre covers would be complete without a mention for Duran's attempt at Public Enemy's 911 is a joke. Yes, you heard that correctly. For some strange reason, Duran, who were known for chart-topping synth pop, decided to try to emulate one of hip-hop's most socially conscious groups.
911 is a joke in your town. Get up, get down.
The end result was a cover that baffled listeners to no end. Duran released the cover as part of an entire album made up of homages to other artists' songs.
You better wake up and smell the real flavor, 'cause 911 is a fake lifesaver.
And while some of their choices are actually pretty good, hearing Simon Le Bon trying to emulate Chuck D's delivery left us all wondering what the heck the point was. A totally tone-deaf move in our book.
911 is a joke. 911 is a joke. 911 is a joke.
Happy Mondays. The boys are back in town.
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away.
Hard-rocking Irish band Thin Lizzy brought innovative twin guitar leads to the masses with their 1976 hit, The Boys Are Back in Town.
The boys are back in town, boys are back in town.
As for what the Happy Mondays cover brought us, we're still trying to figure that out.
Guess who just got back today? Those blue-eyed boys never been away.
Sean Ryder's vocal delivery sounds like it's coming straight out of a karaoke bar at 2 a.m. on a Saturday night. And as for the rest of the band's performance, they sapped all of the gutsy energy of the original and replaced it with a gritty mess that brings absolutely nothing interesting to the table. By the time this 1999 release came, the band were clearly past their peak, and this cover proved it beyond any doubt. Nickelback and Kid Rock, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Elton John's Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting is a glam rock masterpiece. Easily one of the punchiest numbers of the 70s. It's an upbeat track that never loses its danceability. As for the Saturday refrain, genius. And so when Nickelback decided to enlist Kid Rock to cover it for the soundtrack to Charlie's Angels, updating it for a new generation probably seemed like a good idea, right? Well, unfortunately, all of the groove and fun that defined the original was nowhere to be found.
It's getting late, I haven't seen my date. So tell me where the boys get in. 7 o'clock and I wanna rock.
Chad Kroeger and Kid Rock simply couldn't hold a candle to Elton John's loose and charismatic vocals, and the backing band's performance wasn't any better.
Give us none of your aggravation. We've had it with your discipline. Saturday night's all right for fighting.
Nickelback hadn't quite hit the meme status they reached in the 2010s, but they were getting there.
Saturday night's the night I like. Saturday night's all right.
Train, Light My Fire.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar.
Train might know how to deliver a soft rock, folkish anthem for a post-2000 world better than anyone. But turning their hands to the drug-fueled poetry of Jim Morrison and the Doors was simply never going to work.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Shine something right on fire.
Train's version deviated pretty heavily from the original, sure, but to say that they misunderstood the source material would be an understatement.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a lie.
The song's darkness and eerie charm are utterly lost in Pat Monahan's vocal delivery. Sure, they would later hit it big with smash singles like Drops of Jupiter and Hey Soul Sister, but this attempt at Light My Fire sounded totally out of touch.
Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on
Guns N' Roses, Sympathy for the Devil.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man, will, and taste.
When Slash famously described this cover as the sound of a band breaking up, he wasn't lying. Somehow, some way, Guns N' Roses succeeded in making one of the most exciting songs of the 1960s a total bore. Sympathy for the Devil, when performed by the Rolling Stones, turns all of the groove dials right up to the max.
Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name.
Mick Jagger sounds like he's genuinely been possessed by an otherworldly being, and the rest of the band's performance rises to meet him. Axl Rose and company never truly got out of second gear with their version.
I was around when Jesus Christ had his moments of doubt and pain.
It would be the last song GNR recorded for another 14 years. Paris Hilton, Do You Think I'm Sexy? Rod Stewart's Do You Think I'm Sexy was a tongue-in-cheek turn to disco that never took itself too seriously. Paris Hilton's brutal cover of the track is the total opposite. Unlike Stewart, who is poking fun at himself with his performance, Hilton is very seriously asking the title's question for her listeners. And sure, that could work with the right performance, but Paris Hilton is definitely not up to the task. It should come as no surprise that Hilton turned her focus away from music once again after this train wreck, waiting 7 years for her next single release and 18 before her next album. This one was truly dead on arrival. Hilary Duff, My Generation.
People try to put us to down. Talking about my generation.
When Roger Daltrey and The Who told the world they hoped that they die before they got old back in the 60s, it actually meant something. Hilary Duff, on the other hand, deviated from her sugary sweet teen pop roots and made a move towards hard rock and legitimacy. The problem? Well, firstly, she changed the most famous line in the song to say, "Hope I don't die before I get old," which completely destroys the overarching message of the original's lyrics. On top of that, the cover just doesn't lend itself well to her band, or the production. The song was released as a bonus track on her 2004 self-titled album. Even without this cover, the critical reception was poor, to say the least. William Shatner, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky.
This one is either a stroke of absolute comedy genius or one of the most god-awful serious covers of all time.
Picture yourself in a boat on a river.
When the fun side of William Shatner's spoken word music hits, it tended to work pretty well. But when Captain Kirk decided to take a psychedelic left turn and cover the Beatles' Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, the end result was truly bizarre.
Somebody calls you, you answer quite slowly. A girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
The chorus hook plays things understandably safe, but when Shatner comes into the fray for the verse, things get weird. The album it comes from, The Transformed Man, is regularly cited as one of the worst albums ever made.
In a boat on a river with tangerine trees and marmalade skies.
Jessica Simpson, These Boots Are Made for Walking.
Start walking.
Nancy Sinatra's classic hit These Boots Are Made for Walking is one of those songs that is pretty much unsurpassable for cover artists.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots.
But that didn't stop Jessica Simpson from having a go. Her cover, which featured on the Dukes of Hazzard soundtrack, takes all of the defiant energy of the original and throws it in the trash.
That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
The result is a totally unoriginal attempt that comes off as seedy and try-hard. Simpson was known more for her appearances on reality TV than her work on the mic, and this cover proves it. Needless to say, there was no Grammy nomination in store for this one.
Come on, boots. Stop. Come on, ladies.
Puddle of Mudd, about a girl.
I need an easy friend, I do, with a bed to land.
Who knows what went wrong when Puddle of Mudd decided to cover Nirvana's About a Girl?
I need an easy friend, I do, with a head to hand.
Maybe it was simply the wrong song choice. Perhaps it was the wrong key. Could vocalist Wes Scantlin simply have been having an off day? The probable answer is all three, but that didn't excuse this musical disaster. The instrumentalists actually do a decent job, but Scantlin's shrieking delivery sealed his place in meme history more and more with each note he failed to hit.
I do, but you have a clue. Take it, then it's wow.
The band had already had a successful run in the 2000s, but if you ask most people about Puddle of Mudd now, this Sirius XM performance may be the first thing that springs to mind.
I can see you every night.
Are there any other terrible covers that spring to mind? Let us know in the comments below.
Night comes,